Let's have a look at creating a plant palette in DynaSCAPE Design. So what's the purpose of creating a plant palette? Plant labels make up a large percentage of the labels on a typical design. If you were to type in all your plant names manually and label them that way, it would be far too slow. With DynaSCAPE we have what's called a plant list editor. The plant list editor is a tool that allows you to find and insert them into your drawing quickly. Some of the features of the DynaSCAPE plant list editor are the ability to filter by plant characteristics, sun, shade, moisture, as well as USDA zones and sunset zones depending on which region of the country you're in. You have the ability to add your own custom sizes to each plant, and each plant is linked to the DynaSCAPE online plant database to give you pictures and detailed cultural information about each plant. Let's look at how we can create our own list of plants that we can label our design with. We'll open up the DynaSCAPE labeling panel. This is our plant label tool, which right now is empty. That's because it's looking in my plants, so I don't have any plants in my plant palette, so I need to add them to that. I can add them by looking across or searching across DynaSCAPE.com. DynaSCAPE.com is the online plant database that has 9,000 plants with pictures to choose from. So I'm going to type in a plant name of a type of plant that I want to add to my plant palette. Type the name in, click Find, and it will search at DynaSCAPE.com and bring back any plants that match my plant search criteria. So I'm going to choose from this list a number of plants that I want to add. All I need to do is click on a plant name, right click, and choose Add to my plant list. I'm going to scroll down, choose a couple more plants that I'm going to add to my plant list that I want to use. Now if I search across my plants, I'm going to see the 4 plants that I'd added to my plant list. I can continue searching at DynaSCAPE.com for other plants that I can add to my plant palette. Doing the same thing, clicking on the plant, right-clicking, adding to my plant list. Now that I've added some more plants to my plant palette, I can open up my plant list editor and add sizes to them. The plant list editor shows lists of plants that I've added to my palette. These are my plants. I can view detailed information about each of these plants. I can also view a plant picture of the plant as it's matched to the online plant database. I can click on that plant picture and it will take me to the online plant database with a picture and more detailed information about that plant. I can also then begin to add sizes just by typing in any size that I wish this plant to have. I can continue adding sizes to all of my plants. To speed up the process of adding sizes, I can create a default list of sizes that I normally use. I'm going to add several sizes that I use for my perennials. Now when I go to add a size to this plant, the sizes that I added appear in the drop down and I can add each of those quickly without having to type anything in. I can also add plants to my hot list. This would make the list of plants that I'm searching across shorter if I'm using plants that I use on a regular basis. So I can add my 2-gallon hosta here as my most commonly used size for this plant so that I can search across my hot list, a shorter list, making the process of finding the plant when I'm labeling quicker. Another way to create my plant palette is to import a plant list from a local supplier or from another software program. So I can import plant lists. They just need to be CSV files, which is an Excel format. I'll find my perennial plant list from a local perennial supplier, click Open, and import that in to my plant list editor, I can then match them up to the plant encyclopedia to get myself an image and plant information. There's my plant. I'm going to match it to, click OK. Now I've got an image. If I click on the image, it will take me to the online plant encyclopedia, where I can see detailed cultural information about this plant.